Hey guys, J77 here, just doing a quick news update on the Kim Kardashian situation. This time regarding some of the backlash, not much from her, but from Tyler Perry. Now, Tyler Perry, as you all know, is a very strong director within the black community and with people who of Christian abroad. His films speak to pretty much both sides, and whether you like it or not, he does have a very strong geographic that goes to see his films. With that being said, his reputation is being put to the test due to the fact of what has happened. I explained earlier that Kim Kardashian will play a small role in the movie The Marriage Counselor, which is due out next year. Um, I was surprised to hear this, as I said before. I was very, very shocked, but I also said that he may have already cast her way ahead of schedule, way before this whole marriage split has even surfaced. And despite everybody's outcry to get her out of that project, he still went on ahead and shot some of the film scenes with Kardashian. Um, I didn't have a feeling towards it. I knew eventually that Tyler Perry will pretty much um, come out and say what he had to say about regarding the issue, and he did. He wrote a statement explaining briefly. I'm going to tell you that he was going through a lot of difficult things in his life past few years. Whether that is, I haven't really touched up on it. I haven't really, dug that deep into it. But it was personal matters. He also explains that when this thing broke out, he was told by his publishers about this woman, Kardashian, who has a very strong, following with young people, very influential with young people, and he will be great in terms of bringing a younger crowd into to the theaters to watch his films, which makes sense if you look at it, because most of the people who watch Tyler Perry films are not within the teen demographic of 18 to 25. They're mostly older, more mature audiences that see his films. Even with the PG rating that most of his films have, you will not see like probably a child walking in that film or a teenager walking in that film. And his publicist or his representative's credit, they saw the impact of what Kardashian was doing. Whether you agree with it or not, that's really up to you, to your own opinion. But they saw what they saw, and in turn pitched it into Tyler Perry, which induced Castor in a small role. He also said that it's not a major role. He also said that this is a very small role, and it really is not going to have a dramatic impact on the movie. How big of a small role, we will not know until we see the film. One thing you pretty much hinted, he's not going to edit out that piece. So she's definitely going to be in the film. He also said that he's not going to tamper with that film, that although this came as a surprise for him, because remember, he didn't know about what was going on, he's not going to blatantly just dismiss her. He also said in a way that he actually explained, including to some of the people who came up to him in his face, that this is a film about forgiveness and faith. And why wouldn't he not have someone like Kim Kardashian to be in a film about forgiveness and faith? In many ways, I can understand his point, and I respect him for the fact that he's not caving in to a lot of the anguish that people is having. Anything, I would have came on his video and basically bash him, because all his films, whether you like them or not, always have been faith-driven. There's always that Christian message, and this is probably one of those messages he's trying to say. I can't, just be saying one thing about faith, forgiveness, and God, and then I'm actually judging her. That's not his job to do, and I can respect that. With that being said, I don't know how his fans is going to react. I really don't know. He does have a strong following, but that strong following probably did not like Kim Kardashian to begin with. This incident about the secret marriage and how she handled just the divorce, and just basically her TV show in general not having much quality of the family views anyway. I think they're looking at that. So there's two sides of the coins here. Then the fact that Tyler Perry has a very isolated fans. He's not very well liked by a lot of people, including some of the most powerful members in the black community. Spike Lee is one of them, which I was very stunned and surprised of how much he does not like some of the stuff that Tyler Perry has done. But to Spike Lee credit, that is his artwork. And as far as I'm concerned, there are some films that I like, and there are some films I don't like. But he does have a demographic, and he's gonna stick by it. And I feel that if it's not broke, don't mess with it. I think that he makes his money whether you like his films or not. So I can't truly knock the guy. He's been more successful about it, and he's one of the most prominent entrepreneurs in the business today. So I can't hate on that. I can't really hate on him. But as far as this Kardashian thing, yeah, I can say that I respect his decision to keep her there. And I'm gonna watch the film. It all depends how the trailer looks. It all depends on what this film is truly targeted. Because I notice a lot of his films are not really for for the male demographic. It's basically female demographics. And after a while, I understand what he's trying to do and what message he's trying. But after a while, it tends to be tiring. People tend to get tired of seeing the male be the bad guys in these movies, even though there are women who plays that part too. But he has a very strong. He makes the men a lot worse. That's basically I noticed that, and sometimes it can wear a little thin sometimes with that. But in any case, again, I'm not mad about it. He made a decision. He stuck his ground, and I respect him. If anything, he's practicing what he's preaching. So at least for anything else, I can respect him for that. As for everybody else, it really all depends. Do they trust his decision or don't trust his decision? Only time will tell when this film is finally complete and released to the public, where they will watch it or not watch it, just because of the small bit role that Kim Kardashian has. But I am curious what people think about this. Do you think he's making a big mistake? Do you think he should change his mind, or you guys don't care either way? Do you trust the decision? I want to hear from the Tyler Perry fans. But until then, this is J77 signing off.